Joining us now is Mr. David Thielen. He's the Chief Investment Officer of Resonant Blends Incorporated. KOAN is their stock symbol. David, welcome back to the program.
Don, it's good to be back with you. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Same to you. Now, since our last broadcast, you've completed the Resonant Blends acquisition. You named new leadership, implemented a new name and stock symbol change. Can you elaborate further on these updates? It's been fantastic to watch.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on MoneyTV, but it's good to be back. And it's not because we didn't want to be on. There's so much going on within the company right now. Starting really in late October when we acquired Resonate Blends and brought it into the holding company. Since that time, we have changed the company name, the corporate name, to Resonate Blends Incorporated. So now the parent is Resonate Blends Incorporated with a new ticker symbol as KOAN, which happens to be the upcoming line of Resonate Blends. So we thought that would be a good ticker symbol for the market. So now if you look at the corporate structure, Don, what we have would be Resonate Blends Incorporated, and then 3 subsidiaries. We have Texcommunication Inc., which used to be the parent company. It is now a subsidiary in the text business. We have Resonate Blends, which is the operating company. And then we have Entourage Labs, which is our IP subsidiary. So we're excited about the transformation. I really look at the last 2 months as what I call the transactional period of the company, doing all the changes with the state of Nevada, the changes with FINRA, making sure that we clean the company up. It's almost like buying an airplane brand. You have to go and repaint the planes. You have to make sure that all the marketing materials are changed. We did that over the last 2 months. So we're very excited about where we are right now. And it was very important for Resonate to come in to a very, what we consider, clean company with a nice balance sheet, limited debt, good share structure base. We have about 17 million shares outstanding and about 6+ million shares in the float. And we have great leadership. We changed the leadership since late October. Jeffrey Selzer has come in to take over the CEO role of the company, and Pam Kerwin has stepped in to take over the COO role of the company. I'm now the Chief Investment Officer of Resonate Blends Incorporated. So we're excited about the transformation. We have great leaders in place, and I'm looking forward to the next phase of the company.
Well, I also noticed a press release on the investment into Joyent. Can you talk about this investment and the importance of Joyent to the overall picture of Resonate Blends?
Yeah, so Resonate Blends was very important as the core, the essential core of the new company. And we're always out looking for additional M&A. And when you look at the cannabis ecosystem, there are a lot of great companies out there, from manufacturing to distribution to retail to products. And our core focus at Resonate Blends are quality, trusted brands of product. And we have a relationship with a company named Joyent out of California. They just so happen to be the #1 branded CBD pre-roll line in California. And they have great leadership as well. And I don't want to get into a lot about Joyent until we fully get into it, but we have made the initial investment, and we do have the right to acquire Joyent fully by the end of Q1 of 2020. So as we continue to build out the holding company, we're looking for assets and leadership that can take what we currently have and expand it and help us grow in the fast-growing California market. We'll start in California. And once we build California out, we will look at a multi-state approach and then eventually a national approach as well. But California happens to be the largest cannabis market by far in the industry. It happens to be where Resonate is based and Joyent is based. And the nice thing about Joyent is that they already have the infrastructure built out. They have a quality brand. People know Joyent in California. They have dispensaries set up. So when we introduce the KOAN product line here shortly, we'll have a nice roadmap to get into and help us accelerate sales.
So your business strategy has changed since our last discussion.
It's changed. We're aggressive. We're aggressively going after quality companies that can enhance the corporate holding company, Resonate Blends. So there'll be other acquisitions that we'll look at. Don't want to get into those right now. But the nice thing about the cannabis space, there are a lot of private companies. There are some public companies. There are a lot of private companies that can't raise the capital to grow where they want to be. So they're looking at a public vehicle or a public company like Resonate Blends to potentially come in to help enhance the company, to give it great synergies across the entire structure, and to help raise capital to make it grow. We're going to be very aggressive, but very strategic with our M&A as we look throughout 2020 and going forward.
Got about 30 seconds left, but why is this a good time for people to take a closer look at your company?
It's an exciting time because we picked the right player. We picked Resonate Blends, who we feel is going to be a very unique proposition to the market, the ability to brand quality product. They come from Disney and Pixar animation studio backgrounds. So just imagine what they did at those two companies and what they could do with our product line. It's going to be a quality cannabis product line with a narrow focus and a lot of exciting developments in 2020.
New company name, Resonant Blends, new stock symbol KOAN. David, fantastic update. Thanks so much for joining us. Looking forward to more updates in the future.
Thank you, Don. Good to be back on.